So, our next item, we're going to continue on with our lovely selection of wonderful siege weapons. This is the Deathrattle, the Ballista. Very fun, very exciting. Oh, 10 out of 10 must have a Deathrattle Ballista. Now, I do believe WizKids has a Ballista. Yeah. From their one of their lines of unpainted minis. I believe it was the Paizo line, the Pathfinder deal. Yeah, they had ballistas, if you'll recall, and cannons. Yeah, which might go well with the pirate ship. I haven't opened my pirate ships yet. I haven't looked at them, but say you didn't like the pirate ships that were offered in the these were on sprues, just like the last model. And they're actually the same exact tire, it looks like. Yeah, if you didn't like the cannons that came with the actual ship, well, fret not. WizKids has you covered. So, and that's not to say I don't know yet. I haven't looked at both or either. I mean, I know what the WizKids models look like. They came out a few years ago, but I have no idea what the Reaper cannons look like. They might be lovely. They might be horrible. Only one way to know, isn't there? And that's to open it. So, enough about that, though. Right now, we're talking about the Deathrattle catapult. Now, why is a catapult such a wonderful, wonderful weapon? Of all the siege weapons we've done so far, this is the one you're most likely to actually use in Dungeons and Dragons. Okay? Because this is a feasible weapon. I actually had a party that had a catapult attached to a wagon that they towed around. Yeah. They towed it around. And they had a little goblin that they had manning the catapult. And it had gears and such so it could be turned. Basically, it fired every 3 rounds for 3d6 damage, if I remember right. I know that doesn't sound that amazing, but actually, it made the goblin a great target, which took some of the attention away from the PCs. So, even if it never got a shot off, it got the attention of the enemy. And that in and of itself is pretty useful. And that's really what these things are for in D&D. They're attention getters. They're, hey, look at me. Better take me out, or you're going to wish you did. Kind of. It's a plot tool. If you see it as a plot tool, it can really be useful. And I'm sure the other siege weapons can be used the same way. But, so here we go. I have never used them as such. Usually when you see siege weapons, like the trebuchet and such, it's for a siege, you know. It's not something you're going to see casually. It's a very specific situation, and it's usually in the background of the story. It's not going to be at the forefront. This weapon, on the other hand, can actually be something that you incorporate into your party on a day-to-day basis. Yeah. Especially if your DM allows hirelings. But if you had a PC who was committed to, you know, being the one who mans the Ballista, that'd be fine too. Instead of, the goblin hireling, you could have an actual character and maybe put some ranks into it. I don't know how those rules work in 5th edition, but if you can increase the rate of fire on this thing to, once a round, it might actually be useful. Wow, that's a lot of flash on there. A lot of cutting having to do to get rid of it. I'm practically sculpting this thing. We'll let the file do the rest. But yeah, we'll let the file do the rest. There we go. So there's a little bit of cleanup on these. And do we have to be an engineer to put it together? Well, we've got all the parts. Here's all of our parts. So let's see here. Let's see what we can figure out. I'm willing to bet let's really look at this. Okay, so let's see where to begin. Well, this is the business end, and it appears that these hook into here. We'll see. Backwards. It must be backwards. Okay. Okay, must be this way. So it appears this part goes on here like this. However, it is not just going to stay in there. That's going to require glue. But that's how it goes. Alright, so this is the top. Now from there, okay, I'll shoot. There we go. Okay, so these pieces go in here. And that means this piece goes in here. Okay, on the bottom. Where's at the top? I see. So that goes in like that. I think we're about to find out, but I'm pretty sure we're on to something here. Let me check here. Yeah, I think. No, that's not correct. No, I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Okay. Try this again. This time, then it's got to be this way. That don't make any sense, though. It's got to be this way. Yes, like this. on that side. And we're in on that side. There you go, guys. So this one's a little tricky, but we're definitely in. All right. And then there's this piece. How perplexing. Well, something has to hook in right here, right? The wheels hook in here, guys. So that might have given us a clue as to what we're working with. Right? See that? Wheel. Okay. Now, if everything starts making sense, okay, let's look at this. Just looking, I'm thinking maybe it goes like this. That would make sense. Does this hook in here? Like, but that's upside down. That can't be it. So it has to be like this. So the question is, where is our... Okay, well, these pieces must play a major role. So let's look, and then we'll check the sprues for anything we're missing. Any pieces that might be missing. Don't see it, so let's check here. Maybe these two butt together and form... Or I messed something up. Let's see. Well, I think those are male to male. That's not it. That is not it, folks. Okay. Where'd we mess up? Where'd we go wrong? Hey, where did we go? Oh, I see. Okay. I see. In the middle here, there's two notches underneath. So these two pieces go in there. But I don't see how that helps us with our other problem. So I'll go ahead and put these pieces in there, though. No reason not to. I mean, it's not helping hold it together at all, but that's a different discussion. But it definitely goes in there. See that? All right, and we'll put the other one in. Okay. Yep. Bring it like that. Tab A, slot B. Okay, we're in. So those pieces all go there. Okay, now it has to sit this way, right? This is our wheelbase. So, oh, looky here, guys. Two slots right down here. So, this notch will go here, right? Like this. What's this piece do then? There it is, guys. When you glue it all together, you'll have your Deathrattle catapult. Okay, it's going to go together like that. And it's going to sit like this. Okay, so in order to move it, whoever's running it would have to lift up this end and push. Okay, make sense? There you go, guys. Deathrattle the catapult. Hope you find all the miniatures of your dreams while you're awake. That video ran a little long trying to figure out that last piece. But yeah, it's definitely, and I'll get rid of all this stuff. Definitely right here. Everything hooks right here at the front. So these hook right in there like that. Okay? And your catapult's going to sit like this, and then this piece glues in right here like that. See that? I'm going to go ahead and hold this so you can see it from this angle. There you go. That's your catapult bottom. Okay? Plus all those pieces there on top. And then it's going to be whoosh, nice and devastating. Okay? Have an amazing day. And find all the miniatures of your dreams and stuff.